Here we are with the second part of my tutorial on how to solve the Mastermorphix. This is where we left our Mastermorphix. The two layers are solved, only the last layer is left to solve. What we have to do now is to turn the Mastermorphix upside down. So the last layer will be the top layer. And now we have to do something like this. We have to consider this edge. In my case, it's the yellow and blue. And we have to focus our attention on this edge. Now we have to search for the piece that has to be placed here of the same color. So we are considering the yellow, so we have to search for the yellow and put the yellow here. I turn the cube like this, the top part, and I check if my finger passes smoothly on, and this is not smooth. As you can see, this is stopped. Okay, and now I have to search for the other yellow. The other yellow is here, so I'm gonna put the other yellow here, and as you can see, my finger passes on without any problem because this is the correct position. So one is correct and the other one is not correct. I'm talking about the yellow one. This means that the yellow don't need to be moved, don't need to be changed. This is the ideal condition we have to reach. This is for the yellow. Now let's check for the other color. Turn the cube 180 degrees on the other side, and let's focus our attention on this edge on the right side of the cube. In my case is green and red, but it can be whatever color depending on where you started from. And we have to do the same as we did before with the green and put the green here. So one is here, my finger doesn't passes on, it's not aligned, as you can see. The other green is okay. Once one piece is okay and the other one is not okay, this means that we have achieved our goal. This is a condition I have recreated just for making this video, and it's quite unusual that you find this situation, and 90% of the times you won't find this, and I'm sure you're not in this condition right now, but follow my instruction and you will be able to solve the Mastermorphix anyway, don't worry. Now, to solve this situation, we have to align this color in the back side, for example the green one, with the green here. So one rotation, okay, this is okay, my finger passes smoothly, as you can see. Now we have to turn this one, and this one like a triangle, as you can see, with a move sequence I'm going to show you until the Mastermorphix is not all completed, obviously, but these four pieces are okay. So with the green in the down left position, like this, you have to do something like this. Follow my instruction. So on the right side of the cube, we have to put these two reds here, this one and this one, in the upper side, like this. Move these two in this part of the cube with one rotation, and then go down. As you can see, these two reds here, they were here, and now they are here. Okay? Let's make one rotation in the upper side of the Mastermorphix, and then we can prepare to put where they were before, in this part. So I have to go up with the right side of the cube. I put the two reds here, two rotations of the upper side. Now they are here, and then I go down. As you can see, these two have made a round on the upper side of the Mastermorphix. Let's check what happened. The two green are okay. The other two are not okay. In this case, to solve this situation, as we have two green like this, we can put the two greens on the bottom of the cube, one on the right side and the other one on the left side, and do the same turn of these two reds, just like we did before. So I put these two on the top side of the cube, and I go like this on the left, and then I go down. One rotation, and then I go up and bring them back with two rotation of the upper side, and then I go down. Now we have to put the green here in the down left position and do the same thing on the red until we make a rotation, a complete rotation of these three pieces. So I bring this up like this. I move this on the left side of the cube, and then I go down. One rotation of the upper side, and then I go up to bring them back. Two rotations of the upper side, and then I go down. And this is what we achieved. Two rotations of the top. As you can see, we have the two green okay, and the two yellow okay too. Let's consider a different situation. In this case, I'm gonna focus my attention always on this edge, in my case the green and red, and I have to put the green here in place of this one. And I find that my finger doesn't pass it on, so this is wrong. The other green is wrong too. So this means that the two greens need to be inverted each other. And if I turn the Mastermorphix 180 degrees and I focus my attention on this edge, in my case is the yellow and blue, the yellow here is not okay, the other yellow is not okay. As I told you before, one has to be smooth, the other one no, if you want to achieve the ideal condition. In this case, we have to adjust the situation. So to do this, we can work on the green, for example, and put the green smooth like this, when your finger passes on very smooth, just like when it's okay, and work on the other three with a different move sequence, 1, 2, and 3. So keep this green okay in the down left position, in the bottom left, and do like this, keeping the Mastermorphix like this. So we have to work on the left side, as you can see, a left side of the Mastermorphix, and do something like this. One rotation like this. On the right side, one rotation like this, clockwise. The upper side move like this. The right side move counterclockwise, like this. The upper side goes counterclockwise, like this. And the left side moves counterclockwise, like this. So let's check again, focusing our attention always on this edge with the green here. So I put the green here, which is, this is wrong, the other one is wrong. Okay, these two are not okay, still not okay. On the other side of the cube, we have the yellow here, which is okay, and this one is okay. So we need to do the move sequence again. Put the green here in the down left position, and do again the move sequence, which goes like clockwise of the left side of the cube, and then right side clockwise, one rotation. The upper side goes like this, clockwise, and then counterclockwise with the right side of the cube, one rotation. The upper side moves counterclockwise like this, and the right side goes counterclockwise. Okay, let's check again. The green one, this is not okay, one is not okay, the other green is okay. So the two green now are okay. On the other side of the Mastermorphix, the yellow is one is okay, the other yellow is not okay. So this is ideal condition, the condition we had at the beginning of this video. And to adjust this, just put a correct piece like this, for example the yellow in this case, and let's make a rotation of these three, 1, 2 and 3, making a full around a trip on the upper side of the Mastermorphix for this and this one, because it's opposite from the compared to the yellow here. So these two needs to make a trip on the upper side of the Mastermorphix. So I put them in the upper side and I do something like this, and then I go down. They are here. I make one rotation here, upper side, and then I go up and I bring them back, 1 and 2. I go down and 2 rotation of the upper side. The two greens are okay, the other two are okay too. So let's go further. Now we're gonna fix this kind of problem, this situation. Maybe your Mastermorphix is not in this condition, but don't worry, I'm gonna show you all the cases. This is one of the cases, of the case that may occur in solving the Mastermorphix. And we have to consider to put the Mastermorphix in this position, and we have to put the upper side like this. So this line has to face you, and the shape of the bottom has to be like this. Okay, it's just just because it's easier to work with the Mastermorphix like this. We could work also like this, but it's more comfortable to work with this line that faces you and the Mastermorphix like this. So the move sequence is the very same I showed you before, and we have to do that twice. It's very simple. So the right side of the cube move clockwise, one rotation like this. Then the right side of the cube moves clockwise like this, one rotation. The upper side goes one rotation like this, and the right side of the cube move counterclockwise like this, one rotation. The upper side goes counterclockwise, one rotation like this, and the left side goes counterclockwise, one rotation like this. This is one time. Now we have to do the same once again. So the left side goes clockwise like this. The right side goes one rotation clockwise like this. The upper side goes one rotation clockwise, and then the right side goes one rotation counterclockwise. The upper side goes one rotation counterclockwise, and the right side goes one rotation counterclockwise. Now we have to make a step backward and come back to the beginning of this video, and we have to consider the green again. This is okay. The other green is not okay, so they are okay. The two greens are okay. Now we have to turn the Mastermorphix 180 degrees on the other side. Consider the yellow, put the yellow here. One is not okay, and the other one is okay. So we have in the ideal condition the one I showed you before at the beginning of this video. Put the green like this and make one turn of the red on the upper side to move this, this and this one. So I put them on the top side of the cube like this, make a spin like this and then go down. Okay, now they are on the top side of the Mastermorphix. One rotation, and then I go up, and with two rotations I bring them back where they were before. Then I can bring them down. Okay? Now the two greens are okay. I put the two greens on the bottom of the Mastermorphix, just like we did before. As if you remember, it's the very same thing we did before. The two greens are on the back side of the Mastermorphix, and then I have to make another trip of these two on the top side. I put them up, make a spin, I go down, then one rotation, they are on the back side of the Mastermorphix, then I go up, I bring them back with two rotations, and then I go down. Now, they're still not okay, but the green is okay here, so I can make another turn of these two in order to adjust all the others. I put them up, make a spin, go down, I put them in the back of the cube, then I go up, and then two rotations, and they are back where they were. Two rotations of the top side, and now the green and the yellow are okay. Not just them, but even the top side of the Mastermorphix. This is another case. I told you before that maybe your Mastermorphix is in this condition. We have the color that needs to be flipped, but the orientation is correct. And if you are in a case like this, it's quite simple to solve this situation. It's the easiest one, the easiest to solve. We just put, it doesn't matter how, the top side of the cube. It has really no importance. We have to make a trip on the top side of the cube. The move sequence is always the same. So I bring these two, I put them on the top side of the cube, and I make a spin like this, and then I go down. Just like we did before, nothing changed. I put them on the back side of the cube like this. I go up, and I bring them back with two rotations of the top side of the Mastermorphix, and then I go down. Now, without moving anything on the cube, I have just to do one rotation of the top side of the cube. Okay, like this. And then do another trip of these two once again. So I put them up, make a spin, I go down, I put them on the back side of the Mastermorphix, I go up, and with two rotations I bring them back where they were, I go down. And the situation is solved, as you can see. This is the easiest one. Very, very easy to learn. So now we have to fix this one, this one, this one, and this one. Now we have to check and see if there is any of this part which is in the correct position but maybe not oriented correctly. This is not in the correct position because we have a red here, we don't have any red around. This is yellow, so this is not okay. This is not okay too because we have the blue here, which we don't have any blue around, and this is green, so it's not okay. So any of this one is not in the correct position. This is a case that may occur, and to solve this, we have to make this move sequence. I'm going to show you. The top side moves one rotation clockwise, like this. The right side of the cube moves one rotation clockwise, like this. Then the upper side goes counterclockwise, one rotation, like this. And then we have to move the left side of the cube, one rotation counterclockwise, like this. Now we have to move the top side of the cube one rotation clockwise, like this. The right side of the cube moves one rotation counterclockwise, like this. The top side moves one rotation counterclockwise, like this. And then the right side moves one rotation clockwise, like this. So at least one of the four pieces have to in the correct position. So two rotations of the top side of the cube, so we align the green with the yellow in this case, and we can see that this one is in the correct position, and this is the only one, because this is not in the correct position, this is not in the correct position, and this is not in the correct position because we have the red one, the red here, and we don't have any red around. So we have to focus our attention on this piece, which is correct, and work like this. So I put this piece in front of me, and the correct one has to be in front of me. So with this move sequence, I'm not gonna move this one, but all the others, okay? And let's make again what we have already done before with the last move sequence I've shown you. So one rotation of the upper side of the cube, like this. The right side, one rotation clockwise. Then the top side moves one rotation counterclockwise, like this. The left side moves one rotation counterclockwise, like this. The top side moves one rotation clockwise, like this. The right side moves one rotation counterclockwise. The upper side moves one rotation counterclockwise. And the left side moves one rotation clockwise, like this. Let's check what happened. This remained like it was before. This is in the correct position and is also correctly oriented. This is correct. This is the only one left to solve. The rest of the Mastermorphix is okay. So let's see what we have to do to solve the only one corner left. This is quite easy to solve. We have to work on this side of the cube, the right side, and we can adjust and fix this situation using the very simple algorithm, which is down left, up back. I'm gonna show you what I mean. Down, so I put the corner down, like this. Left, one rotation. Up, right side of the cube. And then back. This also works on the regular 3x3 Rubik's Cube. This also works on the regular 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Now I have to check if my corner is in the correct position. And this is not in the correct position because it's here. So I have to go on over and over with the same down, left, up, back, down, left, up, back. So down, left, up, back. Is it okay? Yes, this time it's okay. Some of you may say, but the rest of the cube is not okay still. And this is a situation that we can fix in the Mastermorphix by doing something like this. Turn the top side of the cube like this, okay? And repeat over and over, down, left, up, back, until everything is solved. All the Mastermorphix, I mean. So down, as you can see, down, left, up, back. Again, because it's not solved again anymore. Down, left, up, back. Is it solved? No. So let's go over again. Down, left, up, back. Is it solved? Don't worry. Let's go on. Down, left, up, back. Now it's solved. The Mastermorphix is solved. And this is the last case I'm going to show you. It's when two corners, like this, are in the correct position, but they are not oriented correctly. We can solve this situation going with the down, left, up, back on this corner. And when this is done, we just have to invert this position like this and do the down, left, up, back on the other one. I'm going to show you what I mean. Let's focus our attention on this one as the first one. It doesn't matter which one you start from. And we have to go over and over with the down, left, up, back move sequence, like this. Down, left, up, back. Is it okay? No. Let's go on. Down, left, up, back. Is it okay? No. Let's go on. Down, left, up, back. Is it okay? No. Down, left, up, back. Is it okay? Yes, now it's okay. Green, the yellow and the blue. Without moving any of this part of the Mastermorphix, we just have to put the other corner here, like this. Okay, and let's work on the other corner of the Mastermorphix. So let's go with the down, left, up, back. Down, left, up, back. Is it okay? No, not still. Oh, sorry. Yes, it's okay. Yellow, red, and green. So if I turn like this, the Mastermorphix is completed. The last thing I would like to tell you is that if for any case you finish and complete the Mastermorphix with the two corners correctly oriented and something is still wrong in the bottom side of the Mastermorphix, don't worry, just put the top side like this and work with the down, left, up, back with the Mastermorphix in this position until everything is okay, just like we did before.